I'm describing myself as feminist because I'm a woman, because I have all this female experience any woman in the world can have, like a discrimination experience and glass ceiling experience and less paid experience and so on. And I'm dreaming about the world without all these gaps, about the world of equality, and about the world the word feminist is not offensive for the large public. To me personally, it means the fight for equal rights. So I'm dreaming about this equal world without discrimination and inequality. That's why for me the LGBT issue, for example, is so important too. So I'm looking to all of this range of problems as a big common problem of inequality. Maybe it's something. It can sound like a naive thing, but I think that we can live in a better world without discrimination. I think that in the equal world, it will be easier to live. Actually, it's easier to live without the necessary to fight every day. It was more about the use of words because now, at this moment, when you are reading the first book or the first article about feminist theory, you can use also all these things like gender and feminism and pay gap and so on. So I have had a vocabulary to use, and it was interesting. So there is a lot of main problems, so I'm not sure I can mention just one problem. Personally, for me, of course, it's problems linked with the work of media in Ukraine. So sexism against female journalists, sexism in the publications in the media, in articles, reportages, TV shows, and so on, and also this gap of representation of women as experts and heroes of publication in Ukrainian media. But of course, there is also important to mention the sexism in the Ukrainian politics, the low representation of women in the Ukrainian parliament and government, the problems with the absence of gender subjects in the Ukrainian education, for example, and so on. Actually, I do believe in the kind of sisterhood in a kind of female solidarity all around the world, and I think it's necessary to be a feminist. Why should we all be feminists? Because any of us is living in the real world, and for example, becoming a professional and becoming independent. It's an important part of this process is, for example, the fact of being paid fairly. And being feminists can offer this possibility to fight, for example, for more equal pay. And I think it's very useful for mothers to think about their daughters and about money they can gather and about the education they will receive and about the way they will be treated.